Sure, it was picked early, so the cores are all like fairly good for various reasons. Like Monkey King can like scout you and find you, right? You have some vision happening there. You're gonna have the vision of the TA traps around the map too if you don't spot those. So your ability to be sneaky is a little bit reduced. But
oh, here we go. This is a classic.
This is good. Oh yeah.
There's
nice save though. I'm surprised
he knew how to
got it that early.
Ooh, important. Got to be careful here. Two, break smoke, going up high ground. There's a lot of big old blast coming from the Monkey King, and Chu gonna be first blood as he gets ran down. V2 takes him down.
I'm just getting started.
Well done,
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
I had to reconnect, so I was watching all of that through the program feed because I also had a bug, but now G also in some trouble. It's rare that you get a second kill out of this, but the boundless strike and then the stun, they're gonna find the finish. Another one.
Yes, as predicted, the styling begins here from Navi, and they're not slowing down at all.
Oh, off to a hot start for sure. And it looks like Extremum might be able to get the. Oh my God, they're gonna get it.
They're styling. He's gonna throw the stun out. He's like, I'm not wasting mana on you.
Yeah.
All right. So now, some of you may be familiar with the North American legend that is 1437. Recently moved his way back to Canada. He brought out the position 4 Dragon Knight in the North American qualifiers. And one of the main reasons why it was so good is to just look at the level 1 value of Dragon Tail is kind of stupid. You know, it's 70 mana for a 2.5 second stun and even does 70 damage. This thing's incredible. You know, you can just bully, set up easily for a Dark Willow. And I think G has to be a little bit cautious here, as he is indeed picking the position 5 Willow position 5 Hoodwink, because he does get a little bit of free damage there onto Roger.
Right. So these,
stun.
Yeah, it's value. It's super value. You like to see it. That being said, the Lunar Blessing coming in with that Blightstone, this is like one of the most annoying heroes to have to deal with in the laning stage. At the very least, Ramses will be getting that Dragon Blood pretty soon to get that extra health regen and armor, but as you said, getting some good right clicks in there early on. But look at how much that normally tanky DK takes. As up top, we're seeing Chu and Blizzy trying to bully back V2 a little bit here. Get some pretty good damage onto him and forcing him all the way back through the trees and down to about a quarter HP. Not bad for the little bit of mana cost expended.
Yeah, and now those 2 kills came at a cost, right? Because he did have to have the Boundless Strike level 1, which is basically giving you 0 benefits here with an AA who's starting with the Chilling Touch. And I don't know. So what's our stun then? We got 1 second on the
down bottom. Ramses. Also, a free, they back away, getting low. Roger's still staying in the creep wave, but they have the salve up and then the walk away. So I thought they were going to get a kill there, but everybody's tanking.
That's so lie. And G-Man just gets salved up in the tree line, but still taking a lot of damage.
No backing down here. Drop the brambles, right click, comes through, and now a free. He's gone too far.
Oh, the Fairy Fire!
Stays alive and salves up to boot. Pretty as can be. All right, yeah, Navi just playing better.
Yeah, man, it was a good strategic decision.
Wow, that's wild. Okay, well, 4-0 start, not bad. How's mid looking at the very least? It does look like Lesh is getting a little bit of a lead here over no one.
Yeah, really good start considering no one got one of those first bloods, or second kill, I suppose. So, ooh, nice dodge there. At the same time in the bottom lane, we had a suicide from Roger, so nothing to see there. Just wants his health and mana back. Going for a 1-2-1 build on Melojoule, so any chance at a rotation to help, though? Not really.
Yeah, unlikely, at least in these early goings, I would imagine. Does have his bottle filled up. No one also got his done, so we just see the trade out pretty consistently. We'll see if he gets any extra damage, as there's a lot of spam coming out from these side blades on no one. Very annoying.
Speaking of which, because he's on that dire side, we might see some stacks made for no one on the early end here too by Roger, right? I feel like it's pretty easy when you're position 4 on the dire side. That, like a situation like this, if it's at that minute marker, Roger could just like sneak up there and grab a stack or 2.
Right. Particularly now that Ramsey's already got the 2 points up in the Dragon Blood. It's going to be a lot harder for them to try and poke and prod and get those kills. But we'll have to keep their eyes on it, as Roger wants to make sure that they don't get any of these pulls off himself. Also, that other large camp was blocked out by the Radiant as well. So at least for the moment, yeah, he's going to get over there and get to the stack on Roger.
Easy life. Now the question is, can they go for a kill? They are trying to bully
God.
him because they know this is happening from their observer ward.
Ooh. Moving over, trying to secure the rune. And with the Willow stopping down bottom, that's going to be no rune for the Lesh.
Yeah, Roger actually, I guess because they don't have a ward on that side of the river, so maybe they weren't exactly sure what Miljool was doing. So he declined to go for the Ancient and the hard camp stack, and instead just went for the camp right to the rune. And he gets a courier snipe on the way through.
Nice quelling blade there by Ramses. That might have actually been a kill, but he cut the tree by G. And that keeps him alive. That was really nice.
I actually love playing versus Hoodwink. It's like one of the first few heroes that, like new heroes that I really enjoy playing against because it feels really sick when you cut the tree.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's a good feels good moment, you know. More satisfying than clicking Techie's minds. Let's have more of this.
Exactly. Yeah, click it in a different way for sure. Ward placed down, meanwhile, by Chu over to the side. They're keeping an eye right now on these Ancients, seeing also about the observer ward those placed in that area. They'll be able to go and contest if there's any backing out for farming. Haven't really talked that much about Blizzy yet on this Broodmother. 19-1 on CS. Does have level 4 though, so has been able to have a decent time so far. We'll have to wait for that big level 6 before the action really starts there, most likely.
Yeah, and quite the wave coming through as well. As they get the pressure down bottom, and man, that just might be a death on Nephris. That stick really helping though.
Chase down, right clicks, not quite enough. So they will be able to back out of there. All right, easy peasy.
Yeah, good amount of sustain. Gets a tango as well from G, so we'll start healing back up there, and Roger just gonna wander on back to do more stacks. How's Blizzy doing that wave up top? Not very good. Jeez, only got like 2 CS there, so really starting to get bullied by V2 now that he's hit this level 5. He's not having a fun go.
It does feel like if they want to sort of actually get that pressure on with level 6, they're going to need to bring some more heroes over, most likely. Chu's only level 2 on this Clockwork also. They are stacking up the jungle a little bit here for either the Lesh or the Brood, depending upon which ones they want to do. As G down bottom going to make some more moves. They get the pull off. And, yeah, looks like he's going to be set and fine for the moment. But at least at the early goings, Navi having a really good time of it. I really like their early game, the way that they've been able to play this, and it's mainly just been a bunch of outplays.
It's go time, though. Blizzy, you know, they're bringing up G. I feel like he's a little bit early, and they also have an OBS right now scouting out both supports as they try and pressure onto V-Tune. So even the Silken Bola won't be able to grab him.
That's the Bushwhack also. Yeah, and I mean, we'll see if he gets 6 off of this one right here. One last creep. Doesn't manage to get the deny, but he's still not 6.
They're trying to give him so much space. The sport's just like running away from the wave, trying to give him this XP. This timing is so crucial. It's harder when you try and force it like this rather than applying pressure somewhere else. And it seems like maybe that's what G's up to now. Because if you want to try and like force rotations back to the mid lane, that's going to open up the space that you need to actually get Blizzy that level 6, and then you can rotate in on that moment.
All right, well, we'll see if they can make it happen. I mean, like you said, the timing of this is so crucial, and like you see all these heroes rotate up there, nothing gets done by it. During that entire time period, Navi has now expanded their lead to 3,000 gold, so you can kind of feel like the desperation that they have to try and get this play made, because it really needs to happen, and they're going to instead go down bottom, make a move, Miljool, see if they can make the play against Ramses, who is backing out now, but might be sticking around a bit too long.
Yeah, he had an OBS, but they did smoke right through it. They don't like it. They're not going in, and instead your mid laner is farming the small camp, so this is not a great feeling at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, Clockwork's courier ran through the ward. So, I mean, 100% knows he's lurking right there.
Jeez. Yeah,
Couriers,
this is...
people. You ever smoke with me and send your courier with you, like that's, whew, you're gonna get a tongue lashing. Gives them away all the time.
True. Well, this is a tough one now. Navi definitely in a comfortable space. We're going to see Blizzy just cut the wave continuously. I mean, at the same time, you know, you got this Luna. She's still getting like an okay amount of farm at this point. Still behind, definitely. But this is a hero that can catch back up, although... I mean, I don't think that they're going to be able to beat down Ramses. And now they're rotating for her. Oh, God. This could be ugly.
Oh, yeah, he's even, like, coming in a little bit too close, too. The sports see them, they're like, oh, go, 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 go.
Yeah, they're running for him. Chase down, Dragon Tail back up in a second, but won't be able to get in range.
He wasn't quite back for the Elder Dragon form, too. Now he's going to go for the instant TP to the top. All right, here we go. Monkey King has left. V-Tune recognized the danger that he was in. So are they just going to straight up give this up? Because this would be huge for Extremum.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they'll lose their own safe lane tower.
Right. Well, I mean, and for Navi again, I think this is really good, right? Like you're looking at a situation now where you know Extremum are strong. You know that they kind of want to fight with a couple of these heroes at the very least, and able to dodge away and kind of keep the game script going.
Yeah, now the entire game is going to center around that top jungle and the middle tower on the Dire side, because bottom is no longer really a place that you can play as Extremum once you lose that safe lane tower. Those camps pretty much belong to the Templar Assassin, and they just added to her rotation, which is going through the jungle like that. So all their efforts will be focused on like trying to take over that whole middle section. And we're just going to see like giant clumps now. With someone awkwardly trying to hold back the dead lane, and that's Chu right now as he still sits at level 3 at 10 minutes.
Dude, that is a rough life for a Clockwork. This man wants to be making some moves.
Vintage Clockwork right there.
I guess that's fair, yeah, that's a good point. But I can't help but feel like right now Extremum just getting out farmed around the map. They're getting all of these camps here, and you can see that like Brood's trying to take some of it away with Blizzy making these rotations in. But I don't know, we'll have to see how it goes. Maybe here they can make this go onto Ramses down bottom, looking for him, able to get the pullback, and with Hoodwink in the area, has that sharpshooter, easy kill.
That'll help, right? A little bit of break in there.
Yeah,
not something you typically think about versus GK, but everything helps when you're trying to bring down one of these big heroes. So will at least greatly help the damage coming out of the Edict whenever you can take away that armor. Their mid tower is almost at 100% HP right now, though. On the side of Navi, they've been very diligent about keeping this up.
Well, being able to make that move, like you say, gives a little bit of breathing room now. Chu has level 6. He's been able to soak it down on that bottom lane for a little while. And we'll have to see where their next move takes them. I mean, do you think Navi are under any pressure to like make stuff happen at all? Because it kind of feels like they're just comfy farming.
Yeah, I think they're just chilling. I think they have like later game answers to this Luna, because the Luna didn't get off to a crazy good start. She's just going to be like a middle of the pack core. And even if she gets the perfect like 10 minutes of farming, she'll probably just end up even or still slightly behind no one. So she's not going to be this big monster that has this like crazy early satanic that combined with big damage items that makes her hard to contest. And if they're going into that sort of like single core strat, you also have AA. So yeah, you only got one stun, but as long as you hit the Ice Blast on the Luna, you're going to win the fight.
True. Yeah. And I mean, there's not really a great answer that you have right now on Extremum, at least for like those later team fights, unless you itemize or you get the jump yourself, which is probably what Chu's going to be looking to do. Although, speaking of Chu, he might be in a little bit of a pickle there. He gets absolutely demolished by the combo. A little rough.
Yeah. No one. He's got some pretty serious damage now at this point. So this tower, like with the Wukong's command. All right, they're actually going to try and contest this. There's no hook shot, though, even when he's back up on the Clockwork. This is one of these game-defining moments here if they feed too many kills on Extremum.
Now, the plus side, obviously, no one doesn't have Blink Dagger yet, so their chase potential isn't the best in the world. But up towards the north, they're actually blinging in Blizzy right now and going to just take him down. Roger finds that kill. Follow-up, Hoodwink, Bushwhack off to the side. Roger not going to be able to get the Terrorize onto Lesh. No Jewel, though. He's going in a bit too far, and the stun AA Blast combo takes him down perfectly. And now the Wukong's command, they destroy Luna. 1 by 1. Oh, no. Trent, you were right.
Is Roger winning, though? Roger living? Roger,
I think he is. Unbelievable. Alive on almost nothing. He gets out of there. 4 dead. Oh, man. Navi are just very good at Dota. That's rough. Dang. Good stuff.
Yeah. They just couldn't really defend that tower, at least not the way they did it, unfortunately, with how Blizzy came through. That's certainly one of the downsides to the Broodmother, is that it's hard to make those rotations into other lanes when the enemy's able to get that big pressure. And all of that started just because your Clockwork, who finally got level 6, uses hookshot and just dies at a rune.
Right.
You know, and that's what gave this whole opportunity, because he's the hero that you could use. Like, the way that they were pressuring by having the monkey just sit in the trees and no one just standing in the trees hitting the tower, Clockwork's the hero that can stop that, and Chu just wasn't available. So now we're into somewhat desperate smoke territory here.
Dude,
yeah,
this
works out for them.
I mean, we'll see. It's going to be scary here. Again, making that move a lot on cooldown. V-Tune?
They popped.
Oh, no. V-Tune just jumps away.
Yeah, that's Ward.
Oh, that is rough. All right, well, he got out of there. Can they take the mid tower? EXTREMUM, it feels like we've just sort of been talking about their trials and tribulations, because ain't a whole hell of a lot been going good.
Yeah, unfortunately, Ramses is right with this Blink Dagger, and he's just going to get right into the thick of it here, I believe.
Jumps right away, stun, Blizzy in trouble, hookshot trying to interrupt, not going to be able to keep him alive, and in fact, Chuvaj is also going to go down. Mellow tries to back away, the break is there, they have another jump in a moment, no one looking for the Blink Dagger, as he does have the angle behind the tree, but still dead. Another one bites the dust. Navi, I mean, it's 2-12, Trent. This is just like a demolition.
Yeah. Actually just playing a little bit too good right now. Good laning matchups. Address the Brood pretty quickly in the draft. All three of their cores have some options versus it, just like at least guaranteed stun, plus really tanky with the armor on the DK, the splash damage from the monkey and the Templar Assassin, thanks to like Boundless Strike and Side Blades, and just great ways to catch, right? Frankly.
Oh, another blow up. Take down Blizzy there.
Can't underestimate the vision as well from the Ice Vortex. You know, talk about vision from the Flare, but that's a nice way to stop those sneaky Brood plays.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, it just keeps on happening. I'm really impressed with Navi's understanding of like the way that this game needed to go for them. And at any point, if they want to now, you can probably just like walk into the Roche pit, but they're playing it safe, farming out, getting those item timings. You obviously don't want to drop down and you know, lose any games off of just being a little bit too impatient. So they're doing what they need to do.
They just needed a top DD there. Unfortunately, it's a regen. So
yeah.
No Roche yet. We'll try and get it at 18. You know, maybe they'll find something a little bit easier for them, or you know, could just buy this Deso that no one is farming towards. So, I mean, this game went a little bit off the rails once they missed a couple of those first smoke ganks on EXTREMUM, but as we all know, Dota is not over at this point. A 7K lead has been claimed many a time by the team who is in the deficit. So, they need to find out with their heroes and the current map state, what can we do? What are our goals? I think with their wards, top is still a pretty good option. They have a lot of vision in this area still remaining. Going for a smoke gank or even just a solid group effort to try and get a pick for that tier 2 tower, it might be their best bet, but it has to be done very slowly.
Down bottom, they're trying to make a go there onto V-Tune. Meanwhile, Boundless Strike, the turnaround. Mellow again, gonna get caught. Can he get out of there? Does not quite look like it. Luna ulti afterwards, they do manage to get the kill onto Roger, so return kill. I mean, even losing your Lesh at this point, finding something is, you know, better than nothing, as Chu tries to walk away, Cogs down, keeping him alive. Are they gonna let him go? Does not look like it, as another one drops. Navi keeping that pressure on. EXTREMUM just not able to sync together perfectly.
Yeah, they're just doing such a good job of controlling the map and moving to where they think EXTREMUM want to play. Like, EXTREMUM bring a couple heroes through. They've had great vision on the side of Navi between like the TA traps as well as the wards. Like, even now, a TA trap in behind this tower. Trying to see if GA makes any sort of a play, so or G rather, and they'll just get this tower and just go straight for the outpost after.
They need a GA this game, man.
They do. That would be really helpful for EXTREMUM, actually.
God, that's a dead hero. Anyways, Blizzy up top, still trying to get some pressure onto here. He does almost, I think that Orchid's coming out right now. Does that change anything for you? Like, is there anything you might be able to make happen once you actually get that item online?
Yeah, we got plays, right? We don't have a BKB yet. Oh no, not eligible.
Oh god.
We don't have Dispels, so yeah, Orchid's good. V2's the only one, right? He's got the Manta, but no one will have some issues with that.
Okay.
Ramses as well, before his BKB shows up, but staying positive here.
Right. You know, speaking of which, Ramses is like, I will say, look at these moves he makes. Like,
look at this top tower they're getting in this, right? This is space,
That's true.
right? Choose dying for this tower pressure.
They're just following him. The Ghost Scepter can't stay alive. All right, that's
like a
value.
billion spiders on this tower right now.
If you can get the tier 2 tower, this is all value. I believe in you, Blizzy. That one really hurt. He claps about it.
Yeah,
That was
I've been clapping over that too.
It's too much damage.
Well, 45 last hits.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, 250 now. He's found a few spiders this game. That might have been like 20 right there, honestly. There were so many spiders on that tower.
Still, like, such little gold that it doesn't matter, but it feels good. That's what's important.
That's true. It's just padding the stats, right?
Exactly. All right, well, Extremum, like you said, 7,000 gold leads have been come back from before, and every minute that the lead sort of stays constant, you're going to be able to keep on, you know, getting into that next set of items. There's a chance here that you can make something happen if they can catch somebody out of position. It's going to be the big if.
Massive if at this point, that is for sure. And they're not going to contest this Roche. I'm not sure if they know. They probably do. And they have a clockwork, so... Just have to meet them on the high ground.
True enough. I mean, this if they can pull somebody back over to here, like, this is the play for them, right? Like,
he's backdooring the mid tower with the spiders.
Yeah,
I like it. Is it really backdooring when it doesn't have backdoor protection? Kind of.
Yeah,
the wave. This is good.
Okay. Stopping the pressure.
They can't hit the tower. Yeah, nice, nice. Good stuff. There's a tier 1 still up top, so no one's only bounty will just be all your ancients instead of your tower.
You know, I actually really like this play because I feel like Navi is the type of team that might just be like, all right, let's just go high ground and fight them. You know what I mean?
Yes, that's exactly what they're hoping for.
I think that they, like, Navi, it's pretty clear Navi know what's going on. Oh, yeah, they're just walking down mid. They're escorting the creep wave. This is good stuff from them.
And look at these guys in their, like, you know, normal play style. Just, like, going for objectives instead of going for stupid team fights.
I like it. It's the way you want to see it. It's the way to start a tournament. You know?
Good with the DD, that's for sure.
All right, the high ground defense. This is what it's all been waiting for now. Lesh does have that shard, so the secondary stun comes on out, gets now onto V-Tone. Clockwork, Hogs pushes back. Good amount of damage. Ghost Scepter keeps them alive, and they take down the Monkey King. They will lose that Lesh, but in exchange for the Monkey, you take that every day of the week. Bushwhack goes out. Ramses, I mean, he's still a big tanky dragon. This guy, very hard to deal with. Oh, stun.
Another one.
Hoodwink. Oh my god, jeez, just gonna get exploded.
This DD, like, of all the times, you know, to just pop this thing out is just easy game secure. I don't really expect them to suffer through this much longer.
Jump forward, Terrorize comes out, connects onto 2. Poor old Luna back into a root, gonna drop now as a full lane of Rax is dead. They got the Monkey King, but the big dead TA is the real carry in this one.
Who got the kill on him anyway? Melojule did. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, when he was stuck in the cogs, yeah.
Right. It's been a rough game for the last track for sure. Whip him. That'll solve it. Ooh, Ramses. Getting down low.
I was just holding his BKB.
He just didn't care.
Yeah. He's just like waiting to try and make a play so he can like BKB in turn.
Blink back and away. Can reset now if they want to. No BKB on TA. It looks like Navi, though, are going to take a chill pill, go grab themselves an outpost, and back to the races in a bit.
Yeah, I like Extremum hanging in there. You know, they're just getting started for the day, so even if this game is most likely lost, we'll play it out, have some talks, think about next game perhaps.
True enough.
Boldly still try and win. That's also good.
Jumps up onto the high ground. Oh man, Ramses knew exactly where that brood was. You know, he's played brood a time or two himself.
That's true. Yeah, he's in the mind of the brood player. He can see through all 8 eyes.
Are they canceling this blink dagger with the spiders? Was that what that was? That's nice. It's like, just stay up there a little bit longer. Don't come down. I don't want to see you anymore. So 14,000 gold lead right now, 4-22, as the tier 3 tower will be taken down here in just a moment. And they just jump in right on top of them, dead in a moment. They do a buyback on the Luna, but tier 3 tower is done. Second set of racks is going to go down here as well. BKB is worn off now for no one. So if they want to make a go of it, they can, but they find Meljul yet again. Dead, has buyback also. Can they get this commitment now? Chu, no Scepter wearing out, is starting to drop down low. They're going to find B2. No! They can't get him! The turnaround Boundless Strike, it's not enough. Mr. Roger came on in at the last second with that Terrorize, and they're going to find themselves another couple kills here. Ramses actually might be in a little bit more trouble. Have they stuck around too long? Stun comes out now. Meljul right on top of him. This is a buyback for him. Can't afford to die yet again. True, another Cog's catch. No one. Ghost Scepter on that Clockwork, not able to get the kill, but with Luna dead, another stun going down to Roger. All these brambles all over the place. No one's going to play cleanup. Jumps forward, looks for more. GG's going to be called. Navi take game number 1.
Oh,
very
man,
pretty.
Yeah, that's just that's kind of Dota that takes a lot of confidence to play, and sometimes those drafts don't work out too well. The one like the Navi had, where maybe you like lose a lane